Which side are you on? Tell me, which side are you on? Which side are you on? We'll fight against Josh. We'll fight Elon Musk. No Elon scab within our walls. We'll fight from dawn to dusk.
Let go of me.
Then sit down.
Let go of me.
You're going to go in cuffs if you don't sit down.
Sit down.
Seriously?
If you don't sit down, we'll put you in cuffs.
Yeah.
Seriously? Let go of me.
Turn around. Turn around.
You sit down.
I'm not sitting down.
Good.
Well, then you're about to go in cuffs.
No, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Yep.
Where's your bedroom?
No, I'm not interested in telling anybody right now. I just woke up from sleep.
What's your first name?
Here you go. Any name, sir. I'm so sorry.
We're going to go in cuffs and we're going to walk downstairs and I'll find out who you are later.
Okay, no thank you, sir.
Say what?
Okay, no thank you, sir. I had the skateboarding on and I fell asleep. I apologize.
Okay. You're not free to go. Stop.
Please don't touch me.
Go sit back over there.
Please don't touch me.
Go sit back over there. Stop. You're not free to go.
You're not free to touch me.
Yes, I am.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are
For
detained.
what?
You are detained.
For what?
For an investigation. Go sit down.
What type of investigation?
A trespass.
Can you grab your shoe?
Ow! Why are you doing that?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you call yourself an ally to trans people and you have a real live trans person in your life, why are you inviting someone who you know is super overtly transphobic to the same gathering that you're inviting your trans friend or relative to? Don't do that. Don't intentionally put your trans friend or relative in a space where they will be made to feel uncomfortable or possibly even unsafe around someone who you know to be transphobic. And I hope that that person who is transphobic that's in your life, you are having some serious conversations with about that issue. Happy holidays.
No arguing it. Towson University's debate team wins, claiming an historic win. They are the first all-black women's team to win the Cross-Examination Debate Association's National Championship. This morning, we have two of the team members here. We have Amina Ruffin and Corey Johnson, both here to talk about the major victory. Ladies, way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've made so many people proud in this area. Now we want to pick your brain a little bit as we admire your huge trophy, by the way. That's ridiculous. But I'm going to ask you first. We'll start with you, Amina. What was the topic, first of all?
The topic was restricting presidential war powers authority.
They say the nigga's always already queer. That's exactly the point. It means that the impact is not, that is an impact turn to the that it is a case turn to the affirmative, because we are saying that queer bodies are not able to survive. That it necessarily means that the body of the nigga is not able to survive.
We got the topic in about July, and we started doing our research then.
When the nigga sees these pains and suffering, that he can only envision himself, that he does not see another nigga that he can feel sympathy for or embrace, but rather that otherness gets obliterated.
And we've been supplementing our research throughout the season.
Man, photogenic object, disfigured, lynch, and trauma enough. The insight, the trauma representation is back central to the black child, devouring and identifying with the stories and images the white culture brought up to think and act subjectively like a white man, the black man.
So where do you go from there? You know, when you start preparing for a national competition, once you know the topic, what's next?
Well, you do a lot of research.
Says that the way.
The reason I stopped you today is because your tag, your license plate has been expired since 2013. When I run it, it shows to have been got suspended in 2014. That's the reason for the stop.
My question was, what's your emergency? Do you have an emergency? Is there a articulable cause for concern? Why did you pull me over if there's no emergency?
That's why. It's your suspended license plate.
So you don't have an emergency? I would love to help you if you have an emergency.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry?
I would love to help you if you have an emergency, sir.
Yes, ma'am. It's a traffic stop. It's not an emergency. Do you have a driver's license with you?
Well, are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
I can't hear you still.
Are you making any assumptions or presumptions here today?
Ma'am, I just need to see your driver's license.
Well, you're under the assumption that I drive.
Am I what?
You're under the assumption that I drive.
Okay. Do you have a driver's
What's your
license?
articulable reason for stopping me?
Okay. Do you have a driver's license with you today or an ID? Any form of identification?
I don't drive, I travel, sir.
What's that, ma'am?
I don't drive, I travel.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license or
I don't drive, so do I have to show you any kind of driver's license? I have you on camera saying that I by law have to show you a driver's license.
That's correct. Yes, ma'am. You do.
That's kind of inaccurate. Can you call your supervisor? And are you familiar? And are you familiar?
You won't vote for someone who persecutes Christians, but you'll vote for someone that called for a complete and total shutdown of Muslims entering the country? Got it.
I was just driving and I had to stop my car and park to show you this. Look at what I found. Literally, trans house, transgender house, right here. Red, white, and blue, and they're all saturated. Girl, this is where we're gonna live.
Oh, you are a hot slut who prioritizes their healing and wellness no matter what anyone says. You are gonna do great this week.
People keep telling me that I'm a fake woman because I'm transgender. Bro, look at these brownies that I made. I spent all day in the kitchen today waiting for my partner to get home so I could present them with a tray of brownies. You think that I'm a fake woman? This is as womanly as it gets. I sit down when I pee, I wear dresses, and I love the colors purple and pink, and you think that I'm a man? I sleep with stuffed animals. Of course I'm a woman. Only girls are allowed to do that. Oh no, I obsess every day about what outfit I'm gonna wear. I'm so girly, there's so many clothes in my closet. Look how full my closet is. I just be shopping and being bisexual and I eat hot chips and I lie all the time. I'm everything that a woman is with zero exceptions in this world. Obviously, I'm a real woman, even though I'm transgender, because I love the kitchen and I love men and I love shopping for clothes and being on my phone. Gosh, I love being on my phone.
The left would be doing so much better if we made ourselves the place where people can just come and be and let their guard down instead of giving hall monitor, weird, angry, nerd energy, which is what we give right now. And it's what we've been giving for years. And it's alienating and it's weird and it's confusing. And we need to stop because that's not the vibe that people want to be around. That's not the vibe that I want to be around. Okay? Like having all the right ideas and saying all the right words needs to not be a prerequisite for belonging. And it just is right now, in a really counterproductive way. We just need to get over it. People are never going to all think the same right thoughts. And that's actually fine. We are capable of connecting with one another as human beings without even knowing a lot of the time the specifics, the minutia of what is in one another's heads. And so I just think we need to shift the focus, man. Because we're not doing so hot, if you haven't noticed.
Trump's been president for about a month now. Do you think that he's making America great or worse?
Terrible.
Terrible. And he's done a lot of things in the last month. Is there anything in particular that you can say, okay, this is making America worse?
I feel like everything in office that he's done, I don't think he's done anything beneficial. It's taking away the funding for literally everything. People that live off, survive off benefits from welfare, taking away those benefits.
Can I ask you, has he done any of that, like taking benefits away from SNAP, for example, or Medicare or Medicaid?
He put a pause on it.
On Medicaid and Social Security services and SNAP?
He put on the pause for the SNAP benefits. It was other benefits as well. I don't remember the whole list.
In reality, the SNAP program still exists. There's no federal freeze right now on any federal programs that are necessary for Americans. There's a freeze on foreign aid, specifically by an organization called USAID, that, sends $2.2 million of your taxpayer money to Colombia to subsidize drag queen shows. Do you think that's good for your friend or for yourself to do that kind of stuff? No, right? Would you rather that $2.2 million be invested in American organizations that can benefit you and your friends?
Yes.
That's actually what is happening right now. There's a lot of misinformation out there right now that SNAP and all these various American necessary programs have been cut, but that hasn't happened whatsoever.
Someone I really love and very close to told me that he's a Trump supporter. I was really shocked, of course, and I asked him why. And he said it's because it's better for the economy. You know what? I just thought to myself, as money becomes so important that human rights and building a world where everyone has equal rights is just not important anymore? Is this the state of the human race? Have we prioritized capitalism and buying things so much that we don't care about actual human beings? What about women? What about trans people? What about queer people? What about racial minorities? What about the less privileged? Why are we all aspiring for more money? What, to buy more things we don't need? What about our humanity? I just don't get it. I really don't. Respectfully, I really don't understand.